Welcome to this week's episode of the Indy and Doctor podcast. I think it wouldn't be a year of Indy and Doctor if we didn't have a whole episode dedicated. Hold your horses. If we didn't have a whole year dedicated to wrapping up Desi weddings and what we've seen so far. So that's what this whole thing is about. It's about shenanigans of Desi weddings, all the funny things we've seen, weird and wild things that we've seen, which is the main part of what we're going to dig into. Godden wants to flex the fact that he found his AirPods. Congratulations. You actually didn't say that on the episode last week because you're like, I need to go. Okay, bye.
Didn't say what, sorry? I lost them.
You lost your AirPods, no.
I'm sure we did say it.
No, I listened back to the episode, no.
Oh, maybe we said it offline. I definitely did tell you.
Yeah, you said it offline.
I did tell you. Yeah, guys, I lost it, but I found it, and so I'm organized. Thank you.
Wow, great.
Indy.
Congrats,
Indy was so happy that, oh, yes, he lost something.
Where's your red case in your backpack?
Why you gotta do that, man?
Answer the question.
No, that cuts deep, man. You know, I have ties to that. I'm not gonna divulge that information.
You can't answer the question. That's funny. Okay.
That's not nice what you did there.
Can you sit back in your seat, please?
That's not nice. That's not nice. I'm very far back. This is normally how far I sit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is the laptop in the right position?
Laptop is about to fall off the table, so yeah.
Okay, all right. Just checking.
We have the same conversation every week.
I get it.
Oh, that's the problem here, isn't it? You look taller. I know you're not tall, but you look taller.
You're gaming the system.
Yeah.
Yes. You know who else is gaming the system?
Come on, tell me about the wedding season. Let's go.
Punjab village bans love marriages without family consent. There is a village 10 kilometers from Chandigarh, which is from I'm probably going to butcher this, I'm sorry. The decision is by the Gram Panchayat of Manakpur Sharif.
Okay.
Is that right?
Don't know, I'm not reading it, but yeah.
Fair. Located just 10 kilometers from Chandigarh, and it has drawn sharp criticism from political leaders and rights activists. The resolution passed unanimously on the 31st of July. Prohibits couples who marry without the approval of families from residing in the village or nearby areas. It also warns of punitive action against any villagers who support or shelter such couples.
Right.
The resolution followed a recent incident in which a 26-year-old man married his 24-year-old niece. The couple has since left the village, but the incident has an impact for the 2,000 villagers that are living there.
Okay.
Layers to go through there.
Layers, initial thoughts. It's obviously not a random decision, so there's context to the decision. So, okay, let's look at the context. Now, age-wise, if I didn't know they're related, age-wise seems fine. You know, it could have been a story where it's like to stop a 50-year-old marrying like a 16-year-old, something like that.
Which would make a big difference, yeah.
Yeah. But sounds like they're going down the we don't want to encourage incest. And that's maybe the reason, but then they've not labeled it for that reason. Had they created a law that you can't marry your first-degree relative, for example, that might have been, if they were going to make a rule, that sounded more appropriate. But then they've put it all love marriages. But then the caveat is, unless the parents consent, and then love marriages are okay. So then what's the point there? For most people, especially with, Indian culture being quite traditional, if you're having a love marriage, well, actually, if you're getting married full stop, you would be telling your parents, no? You'd be involving them. So unless you're running away.
Which it sounds like these are did.
So then, yeah.
It's problematic because you could have, as you said, just set up a line saying no marrying within the family.
Yeah.
Which is a fairer way of doing it. If you marry into the family, it's still the same thing. Because, wait, it's his niece. That's completely fucked up. Yeah, Jesus. I had to think about that. So that's one of his siblings' kids.
Oh, you're trying to work out what the rishta was, and if it would be like there are lesser rishtas, is what you're saying.
I was like, are you marrying into that, and then you've married somebody else's niece? Like,
lesser rishtas.
From your in-law side?
Which technically isn't related.
Like, no, stop. It's your sibling's kid. No. Or your cousin's kid. No. What are you doing?
See, the thing is, we know that this exists.
That is incest.
Yeah, and it does, and it's not illegal, I don't think.
It's not illegal,
it's very, 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 very much frowned upon, and everyone kind of agrees that you shouldn't do it, I think is the...
So why don't they make that illegal instead of just banning all love marriages?
Yeah, I don't... Google Mari.
Incest is not legal in the UK.
Say again?
Wait, incest or marrying your
Yeah.
family member?
What's the difference, sorry? Let's have a definition.
Incest is mating, isn't it?
Let's have a definition. I think it's time. Let's go to the dictionary.
Fucking hell. What is
You're right. We need to get this right, Indy. Define incest. You need to start using that term. It'll do it quicker.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to ask in my 13-year-old way, okay? Define the meanings of the words you wish to utter into existence in this conversation. That's what you want me to put in. I'm not going to do that.
I love how you call me Chat GPT today. And I realized I actually respond to you. You know how I respond?
You responded to me like you were GPT, and I was like, this is the most heartless response I've ever seen someone do.
Do you know what
it was just like, it was the same point, rewrapped 4 times.
No.
And I thought, what the fuck are you doing?
Had I put this in a voice note, you would have felt it differently. But I was just trying to be very stoic with it. The advice was sound. The advice was sound, okay?
But it sounded, can you see why it sounded?
But you know me, and that's the difference. So then that's you putting your twist on it and inferring it in a cold way.
No, I think this is you interacting with GPT too much. Now you're turning
Nay. Did it help you though? What did you want? You wanted sympathy? Did you want sympathy?
No, all you got to say is all good. That's it. Fine.
Yeah. I said it will get better. That's what I said. Things will get better.
Okay, here we go.
Go on, read it out. Go on.
I'm going to read it out, okay?
Context.
I've had a rough day,
Context.
People, yeah?
Indy's having a shit day.
I've had a rough day, yeah? Okay, so this is what Gordon said to me. Number 1, understood. Number 2, you are allowed bad days. Number 3, this day will end. Number 4, days will get better. That is the most GPT response you can give another human being. Bro, what is wrong with you?
मैं robot है, okay? And I give you things that are going to help you. That's all I'm saying.
Incest is sexual relations between people classed as being too closely related to marry one another.
Okay, so you're right. So it's the consummation of it. It's the physicalness of it to be incest.
Yes.
Right. Now, what did you say was illegal in the UK? Because then it doesn't make sense. If
illegal in the UK.
No, but surely you can't be like, oh, we'll allow you to marry, but then you can't, fornicate.
It isn't. No. Oof. Technically, it isn't.
Technically.
Law of incest. Oh, God. Now I'm going into official justice programs.
To Chat GPT nu puchla yaar.
Fucking hell. You know how Google says, like for like searches? What states is it legal to marry your sister is one of the most searched terms.
That's
Jesus, man.
Yeah. I would have said, I wanted to ask, where is it illegal in the world? That's what I wanted to know.
This is written in 1979. Currently, it is an offence in England and UK for a man to have sexual intercourse with a woman who he knows to be his granddaughter, daughter, sister, or mother.
Granddaughter, daughter, sister, so immediate. So yes. Niece should be fine by that definition.
Jesus, man. I never thought I'd be thinking about loopholes, but yeah in the UK, I guess.
But what they're saying, again, but they haven't said it's illegal to marry that person, which I feel like if you said it was illegal to marry, then obviously then fornication is the downstream of that. So therefore that would be legal anyway. Why not just say that?
It is not illegal to marry your first cousin in the UK.
Okay.
There you go. That pretty much wraps that up.
Yeah. And okay, if I put the medical slant on it, the reason why it's severely frowned upon is if we think about
gene problems?
Yes, genetic mutations. Then the chance of having the same genetic mutation in people who are closely related is a lot higher. Therefore, the chance of having for example, a recessive mutation, so having both of the bad genes for a certain condition is much higher.
Biology here. Biology here.
Biology, mate. Biology.
Recessive alleles and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It is not illegal to marry your first cousin in the UK, is what we've discovered. Now, going back to the point, why don't you just outlaw incest? That makes the most sense here.
No. What I'm saying is go one more upstream. Outlaw the marriage of close people.
Fair. Outlaw that then. Say you can't marry immediate family or extended family in the bin, and they'll have a unanimous decision for this. But to sort of say they're going to ban love marriages without family consent is just archaic, man. That's basically saying let's go back to arranged marriages.
No, but there is a caveat.
The parents have to agree to it.
Yeah, there is a caveat. So if it's a love marriage and the parents agree, then it is okay. They're not saying you can't have a love marriage full stop.
Yeah, but the parents have to agree, which means the parents have an input. So therefore, you're kind of going back to a love marriage. Sorry, you're kind of going back to an arranged marriage because the parents have to agree.
No, so I think you're reading it the wrong way.
No, I'm not. I'm reading it in the way that it says.
I think I agree with what you're saying, but say I found Shindy, okay, myself. Then I went to my mum and dad and said, I want to marry this Kuri. they agree, Shindy's parents agree, then we get married. That's a love marriage, and my parents have agreed. You see, it can work the other way as well. You're saying from the other side, if the parents are having to agree first and therefore find a rishta, whatever. But it could work the other way as well. I don't think it's outlawing that. Yeah. Either way, I think they've labeled it wrong. They've used the wrong thing.
It has the complete wrong terms and terminology attached to it.
Yeah, but unanimous, which is suspicious. That's unanimous. एक बंदे ने सारे signature पाते.
Unanimous, Jesus.
Unanimous. Not majority decision, Indy. Unanimous.
Unanimous is crazy. Wait. It could be one person saying it, and therefore it's unanimous. We don't know the numbers, innit?
Yeah, so punch.
Yeah, we should maybe take that with a few pinches of salt, pepper, and seasoning. Yeah.
This is where stats can be misleading.
Yeah, stats can be edited, Garan, yeah. But only 10 kilometers from Chandigarh. It's not a deep bend. It's relatively close.
It's not what, sorry?
It's not deep bend, like, completely remote.
I thought you said something else.
What did you think I said?
Deep bend? I was like, what?
Oh.
Deep bend? So what?
You disgust me, man. Right.
Angie, compose yourself.
The bit that I'm a bit concerned about is saying it warns of punitive action against any villagers who support or shelter such couples.
Okay. This is clearly being like Englishified, right? That's the Roman English. They'll be like, "Yeah, किसी ने रखे ना, ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਸੋਟੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਨਾ, just gonna back the shit out of you. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਭੰਦਣਾ ਸੀ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਾਰ ਦੇਣਾ." That's what it said. Then that became punitive action will be taken against all those who harbor enemies of the state, enemies of the friend.
So why can't they just get in a car and just go somewhere else and just get married and disappear?
Who's that?
The couples that want to do this. Why can't they do that?
I think I think that what's pointing towards.
What defines as you being in that bend? That's what I don't get.
No, have you been to Bend in India?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so it tends to be like a gate where you enter, like a big thing. Like it's quite well demarcated, so it's quite obvious what a bend is. As in, which I don't think the geography-wise, I think there are clear boundaries, whatever. The car thing and the sheltering makes me think that, remember, there are going to be people who can't afford a car and maybe don't have the finances to leave straight away and therefore maybe staying with other people. I think that's what it is in India. I don't think everybody has means to do that. Yeah.
It's just... Are we going back to the old times? Because they could have worded this so much better.
All right, here's a bit of a curveball.
Go on, while you fiddle with the mic.
Myself. Yeah, there we go. So I'm not saying go completely back to arranged marriages, right? But if we take us as an example, when you presented the option, Sanj, I want to marry this person, your parents would ask...
When I presented to Sanj, I want to marry this person.
No, when you presented your parents the option, Sanj, say I want to marry this person.
It wasn't really an option. It was this is just a formality.
Okay. But they would have asked questions, right?
Yeah, they asked where her friend was, etc. Yeah, to find out that we're not related.
Okay, fine. So they cleared the incest from that point of view. But outside of that, what does she do? Where does she live? What are the family? The normal type of questions, right? So I think about it now and I think, okay, I'm a father. Aiken's going to be of marriageable age one day. And given how much more life I would have lived than her, as you will in the future, hopefully, then I feel like we can add a certain quality of perspective. Now, I think that was hard for me when I was young and I was like, this is the person I want to marry. And I was, very sure and there's lots of conviction as you had as well. And it's fine. Mum and dad were consenting. So it was all cool. But had there been some pushback, I think it would have been easy for me to take that pushback in the wrong way rather than them coming from a place of wisdom, which is actually, look, life is long. You're going to marry somebody. That's not a small thing. You're going to spend all your life with this person. So maybe think about a few other things that maybe you're not considering. So I don't think that's I'm not saying bring back arranged marriage per se, but parents being involved from a counsel's perspective. Now that I'm a father, I see it from the other side. And that's something I would want to be involved in and advising Ikram.
I don't think that's controversial at all, but you wouldn't necessarily say to Ikram, you can't marry this person because of X, Y, and Z reason. You would say, based on the fact that it's not your family member, you can't get married to them. Not you must come to me if it's a love marriage and I will give you a signature and then you can go marry this person. That's what this is kind of coming across.
No, I'm not comparing apple for apples here. I'm just saying now I've moved beyond what this case is. I'm just saying from a parenting perspective, what would I want to be involved in? This is a big decision for my daughter. She's going into a new family here. What things are important? And I think
that's very logical.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is when I wasn't a parent, it was like, I know best as the person doing the marrying, right?
Mainu pata.
But now on the other side, I'm like, no, you need to think about lots of things. You need to think about where the person is, what's their standing, what's their life goals, what's their vision, what's their plan, how organized are they? Can they write like Chat GPT, like Aaron? What are their finances looking like? Like all these things, very important. Joking, Indy. I'm joking. Chat GPT. So, yeah.
GPT Mavi, anyway. Okay. Next thing.
Yeah.
Fake weddings.
I'm at a big fat Indian wedding and there is a strange twist to this event because there is no real bride or groom in this party.
I'm here for the fake wedding and I always imagined a wedding without a bride and a groom just for fun, food and photos.
Indian weddings are known for extravagant multi-day affairs with musical nights, rituals like applying henna on hands and festive decorations. And so these parties, branded as fake weddings, are trying to recreate the same vibes for people who just want to dress up in ethnic clothes and have fun without the pressure of real nuptials.
It's first time for me and it's definitely a different experience because obviously while we're going to a wedding with our family, we have a lot of things in our mind like dressing up properly and not being judged by our relatives. So this is totally a different experience.
Fake wedding, real fun, boosting India's multi-billion-dollar wedding industry. Especially for event planners as real weddings slow down during the monsoon and on inauspicious dates.
We have to pay the rentals, we have to pay the salaries, we have to pay the food costs. Of course, it is going to benefit when we are spending about $10,000.
This concept is catching on globally too, with the Indian diaspora willing to spend anywhere between $20 to $100 for a night out like this. It's an immersive experience for youngsters who want to try something different. But is it just a passing fad?
We would like other lounges and other hotels also to organize North Indian weddings, South Indian weddings.
It's an immersive experience. It's quite unique. It's a bit new. I don't know, maybe after 2 years, I don't want to do it, but right now I felt like it.
For now, this...
I know what you're going to say. But having watched it a second time, here's a perspective we're missing, Indy. You ready for it?
No, I need to say my point.
Go on, get it out.
We are some of the dumbest people in the world. I swear to God.
Yeah, okay.
This is so thick.
I agree, but I understand why it exists. And now by watching a second time...
Go to a dinner and dance.
Exactly
Just
the
go
point.
to a dinner and dance.
There you go. And that's what you missed. The dinner and dance is a very UK concept. That's why when we watched it, we were like, it exists. Then when I watched it the second time, I realized these guys are all in India, from India.
No, but this is spreading across the world.
I get it.
Not just India.
I get it. But that clip is in India. That concept of dinner and dance does not exist. We grew up, we went to it, we went to New Year's things and Christmas parties and Paniki Kush and bloody Juggy D and everyone Jay Sean turning up. Very normal for us. Very normal, right? These guys clearly haven't had that. When they talked about the monsoon season, I was like, yeah, okay, this is India. Fine. It might be spreading across the world. I don't think it's going to hit here, man.
I think it might hit here, but...
Yeah. Well, we got the daytime, haven't we? I think that's our kind of thing.
Do we really need to give the wedding industry another excuse to suck more money out of the world? Really?
Well, it sounds like they're like some people are talking like undercover. It was like, this is a singles event. That's what it is. I can wear all the
sounds
kapre
like
I want to
a
wear.
singles event, but then go to a nightclub or go to a meetup or something like that, or go to a singles event for that purpose. They're like, oh, it feels really unique and different. I don't think it is. It's just a wedding day or pre-party without a bride and groom and without your family there. So what you've essentially created is a night out / club with a bit of a henna corner and maybe a juggle. I mean, I'm thinking very Punjabi here, excuse my naivety.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to rave it up and go home. So,
and you won't know everyone.
So you can't just do that elsewhere. And then isn't the fun of a wedding to know people there as you're doing stuff like that? I don't know, man. It's just, there's so many levels of warping the logic to make it fit.
Is it lost on us because it's not something we would do based on where we are in life as well? If we were young and single.
For those who are young and single, comment below and genuinely tell us, or DM us and tell us and say, oh, I would go to that. And then explain to me why you would want to go to it. Because if you're young and single, you're going to go to these events when you go to other weddings in the future. So you're still going to have that. And you also don't have to pay for a ticket. Your parents might do, they put in kharcha into a car and stuff. Yeah, fine. But you as the younger kid will not have to do that. So just go and enjoy life a little bit. And you can secretly go and chirps at a wedding as well if you want to. That's not necessarily bad.
Indy, we just had a whole segment about incest. Who's like, yeah, buddy, yeah, you're not my cousin.
It's okay. Taking the piss.
It's okay. You are other side.
When you go to a wedding and it's a family friend, then it's like, listen, I've been to weddings and I've seen people like go and chirps and meet up and have gala and then exchange numbers.
You're talking about yourself, huh? Okay.
No, I'm not talking about me because I was too shy to do that.
Big man, you there dropping the bhangra moves in it, bang, bang, bang.
No, never.
All the girls will be like, oh, Indy, look at you and
never
your
doing
moves.
That. There was actually a clip circulating on Insta a while ago of a girl saying, why is it that when you go to a family affair or like a friend's wedding for a few days, and there's a bunch of guys there, and then at the end of the entire thing, after 5 days, they'll DM you and say, hey, were you at such and such's wedding? You saw me there every day. You couldn't have just approached me and spoke. And I thought, she makes a really good point.
No, she doesn't. Well, no, she does. But then you just explained it. It's confidence, isn't it? Shyness.
Yeah. In which case, go and have that conversation.
But guys have that blocker, isn't it? Big issue.
They do. But I feel like at a wedding, it's not creepy. If it's on a night out, it's a bit creepy. But if you're at a wedding or to celebrate X, Y, and Z, you can go and talk to somebody without those intentions. And just say, hey, good to meet you. Like, who are you here for? How do you know such and such? Really easy
Will you
conversation.
Go out with me? You just building up to
that is not the third question. That is not the fourth question. That is a 300th and 400th question.
Yeah,
okay?
This comes from the master of the long game in everything we do. Rishta builder man, the erosion man. I'm going to make Sanj my wife and Karan my best friend. He just sits there, little Smithers doing his little
long-term project. Anyway,
then they don't even realize. We don't even realize he's done it to us.
You realized, you knew, you loved it. Would you pay $20 to $100 to go to this?
I mean, hundreds is a bit on the sharp side. I'm thinking back to dinner and dances. I mean, we used to pay top tier 40 to 60 quid, depending on how close the table was to the dance floor. That's what it used to depend on.
They charge a premium for that, innit?
Oh yeah, and then all the bonus features. Not that we used to drink, but I remember seeing it was like, so the New Year's one year I didn't go to Gurdwara, Galsi, I ended up there, and I tell you what, I have this Indy. It's the weirdest oxymoron of a person I remember seeing. Right, so there was a guy who was on a premium table. it's like the countdown to midnight. He's clearly a Monna, right? With a goatee. And for whatever reason, he's chosen to wear a white Sukshinda style pug. Okay? So just imagine that. Like Elvis Singh type, right?
Where are you going with this?
Just listen, chitti pug. Little goatee. It's counting down to midnight. He's got these 2 bottles of champagne. And he's just... And I remember watching this, like, I just don't understand what's happening here. And he was just like, I'm the man. It was kind of like, I am the man.
Why did you think he was a Monna?
No, you could tell he wasn't like, he had hair coming out the back, but
So does Satinder Sartaj.
No, it wasn't a Sartaj. But he was clear, like this bug had been tied. He wasn't.
So was he trying to impersonate Shinda? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, he's got nothing to do with Shinda. I was just trying to give you the show. It was just more. I was young, and that one night. That's the only thing I remember from that thing. It was just this guy timing the midnight strike with 2 bottles of champagne, guzzling it down.
Because he paid for the front row seat.
Yeah, he paid for the front row seat.
To be closest to the dance floor.
Yeah, and he was just like, I am the man.
That whole hierarchy, if we think if we deep it, I was going to say think about it and deep it, but I know you don't like me saying it, but Jello,
Deep
enjoy.
it's okay. I understand that one.
Deep it's okay. That's good. If you deep it, you're just paying to take less steps to get to a dance floor, which is going to be overrun by people that are going to be bumping into your table. Where's the logic? You want like a middling point?
This is a very good point. Now, this is the difference between going to, say, a jago, where the thing is, if you and me go to a family event or a friend's event in jago, you're going to have what? The people who want to dance and the people who are not going to dance.
Yes.
The problem when you go to the dinner and dance is everybody wants a bloody dance. And that was a congested dance floor.
Yes.
So, oh my God, sausage fest. We're there, these little nyane just running around.
Bumped around.
Yeah, getting bumped around. Thinking we're really cool. I had my Jazzy B Kanda necklace on, Indy, the gold one.
Of course you did.
Popping out on the outside of the shirt. Got my gold ring. Not pulling any guriya at all.
How old were you? Like, of course you weren't. You were like, what, 15?
Yeah. Bro. Game starts,
15, barely any daddy got him.
Oh, man, just a little liner, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was slowly coming through.
It was tough, man.
It was a struggle fest, man.
You know what it is as well? You look back at it now and you're just like, at the time, you're just like, why can't I pull any guriya? And then you see a picture of yourself and you're like, I understand why I can't pull any guriya. Do you know what I mean? At the time, you have no game, no confidence.
Listen, things.
No
all
voice.
of our glow ups came when that daddy arrived. When that daddy arrived, our glow ups became just like that.
Bang.
Oh, it was like a cheat code.
That and obviously, a bit of muscle, man. When you got a bit of mass on your skeleton, you take a bit of shape and you start filling out shirts a little bit. Because before that, guys, you just, man, skinny game.
Yeah,
just not the one, man. But yeah, dinner and dance, very UK thing, 40 to £60. Probably went up to 100, depending on the thing. So $20, I'd probably pay for it. You compared it earlier to maybe going to nightclubs. Yeah, I wasn't really much nightclub goer, and maybe I'd prefer the music, this type of event, because it'd be purely more Punjabi. In that sense, I think it'd be less, probably safer, I think, in my head, less rowdy is my thinking. But I'm interested to see what the guys say in the comments if they would attend these types of events.
Well, let me just recap over a couple of things that were said. One sec. Trying to recreate, what is it? The same vibes as people who want to dress up in ethnic clothes. Just throw a party at your mate's house. I'm thinking of so many cheaper solutions for you guys. If it's an excuse to rewear an expensive lenga,
no. You're
guilt-free. Kadla.
No, but Indy, you put on your wedding stuff and you come to my house. It's not the same vibe, is it? As a party.
If you threw the same marquee in the back of your yard.
Oh, so then you're saying that. Okay, you're saying throw a big party then. You just said come over to the house. Like, that's not the same, bro.
Okay, my bad. Throw a big party at someone's yard. Everyone chip in for a little bit for a marquee and like a little, you don't even need a DJ. You just need Spotify DJ because, Garen's massive AI. He's like,
no. DJ, Harvey, sound control. He's doing it, man. I'm considering a 40th birthday. It's going to be very exclusive.
No. You are having a 40th birthday. There is no consideration. You're doing it.
Why is that?
Yes, you are.
Why?
Because all of us, all the guys, the new thing that Bunde are doing now is celebrating their 40th birthday.
Yeah, with a trip to Vegas, which I know you want to do.
No. I'm on about just a celebration for you.
Bro,
you're not a Vegas Bunda. I need to go.
Yeah, we'll go. I'm down for the...
Wait, how many years is it? It'll be... Huh?
5 saal.
5 years, so Trump will be out of office. Okay, fine, cool. Yeah, sweet.
Safety.
Okay.
Right, okay.
No, safety being allowed in, man. Jaff was telling us the other week, he had to declare all his social media handles. It's no longer optional. You have to give it. And they stop you at the airport now, apparently. And some people have been turned around and said, yeah, you can't come in because of the stuff you've said against,
Dr.
America.
Jazz is a great man. He's a genius. I have no problem.
No, you're associated with me, mate.
But Indy,
I don't think you are.
But Indy,
you're not allowed to.
Indy's talking about incest. I don't like that.
When you type in, when you say, these are my social media handles, you got to give the podcast,
Yeah, of course.
And they will scope through the podcast with some GPT tool, your favorite thing. What is the most salacious thing they have said?
Hate America.
Go.
They're going to be like, find it. Yeah, okay, fine. You've kind of decided. It's going to be a very exclusive party. Well, I'm telling you all now.
So exclusive, you told the world. Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Creators on the scene. You're going to be, some of you will be there as well. But yeah, DJ Harvey, Sound Control, big fan of the podcast. He's the best DJ in the world ever. Guys, check him out. He will be there. He'll be DJing. I will have a DJ in there. I'm not going to leave that to that. Having a good DJ is very important. But I think one thing I have learned from you and Sanjay is we'll make it a daytimer. We'll start early right?
Oh, you smart man.
I know.
You smart man.
We'll get the food that we like. We'll start the event early. Oh man, it's gonna be such a jam, man.
It's going to be fun.
It's gonna be fun. And we're going to Vegas.
Right.
Yeah,
Somebody here said in the video they're happy going to this because they can go without having family judgment. I kind of understand that, but you don't need to go to something like this for that. Stop funding the wedding industry, please. Like, it doesn't need more best out of you. It will still be okay.
I'm telling you, Seamonty is going to be there as well.
She probably will be. You're like, look at these degenerates.
My
next set of it's not Married at First Sight. My next set of, what's the show? Indian Matchmaker. That's it.
But she only works with high net worth people. And she's going to be like, what is your bank balance?
Might be some high net worth people here.
Oh, it could be.
Boosting India's multi-million-dollar wedding industry. Like it needs it. Like it needs it. Event planners, real weddings slow down during the monsoon on inauspicious dates. What does an auspicious occasion actually mean? Can you explain that to me? I know it's used a lot.
Yeah. So in India, it might be done for your wedding as well. When you want to get married, you consult a palm reader, astrologer, and they look at when you're born, what time you're born, signs, the planets, and they say this would be a good day to get married, or this wouldn't be a good day to get married. That's what it means.
That's what auspicious occasion means.
No, auspicious. You'd have to define the word. Auspicious. We're using it in the context of what it means for our weddings and season things. That's what we're saying. It'd be a good auspicious, has special cosmic relevance, I think would be the definition.
Okay. We aren't using that in the right terms, are we?
What do you mean?
When there's people say thank you for coming to this auspicious occasion today.
They're saying this heavenly, there's divine intervention at work here.
Divine.
Babaji has allowed this to happen. Babaji allows everything to happen. So, yeah. Everything is auspicious, right? Like,
okay.
It's like, I asked one of my Muslim friends once, I was like, bro, how come like every sentence you say inshallah? And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, because inshallah means God willing. He was like, yeah. And I was like, but everything's God willing anyway. Like that's a prerequisite. And he was like, you believe? And I was like, yeah. Like we believe in Pana, and we believe in everything's written, and so therefore everything is God willing. So I was like, why do you have to point it out? And he goes, just so we don't forget. It's a humbling thing. I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Fair.
Yeah. So we have the same belief system about that. Just one expresses a bit more, say, than the other. So everything's auspicious, really. Right?
Everything. So therefore the word is redundant. Thank you. Right. Someone said in the video, it's an immersive experience for youngsters who want to try something different.
I love that. That basically meant...
What's different about this? No, nothing is different.
Keywords. Immersive makes me think VR. And what was the second thing you said there?
Who want to try something different.
Yeah, drugs. Those are your two things. It's like VR and there's going to be drugs there. That's it. Nasha.
You can wear what you want. You can come naked, basically.
Yeah, basically. No problem. No parents. You do what you want,
What I'm noticing is this is just a raunchy party now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you saw the article from a few weeks ago. There's this thing that happens once a year in the UK.
Go on.
The Swingathon. It's like the largest.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. So there's some bend in England somewhere, some proper rural location where like 100 plus marquees go up. And this is a big swingers event.
Marquees?
It's like proper organized adult fun. And very raunchy.
Okay, right. Let's miss that out. This is getting inappropriate.
Oh my God.
Oh, is this Kali Yuga? I don't know,
I was going to say that about one of the other clips that's just coming up. That's literally, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna play the clips and we're gonna do it. All right, that's wrapped up. Anything else to add on fake weddings?
No.
Fuck me, man. Okay, I can't do it.
Dinner and dance. Rebrand it. Dinner and dance. Daytimer. You just want to dance.
Daytimer,
right?
Dinner and dance, where you can wear what you want and be raunchy, basically. That's what you want, isn't it?
Raunchy.
Right, next one. What I love about this video, for those that can't see it, it's a Singh who is a groom.
Yeah.
on his wedding day, he's riding a little remote controlled horse. And in this video, it's raining. So his like groomsman is holding a chhatri over him as he's rolling in on the horse. Just so we can't have it damaged. I actually quite like this. I think it's really cool. It's cheaper than a real horse.
Yeah, but if I'm honest, if it was real horse or no horse, just go no horse. Personal preference. It's Canadian wedding, isn't it? It looks Canadian, doesn't it? It's Canadian. It looks Canadian, doesn't it?
Why do you think it's Canadian?
I have a feeling, you know, the whole when sides have a color theme and like sides bring like an army of people.
Yeah.
I feel that's very Canadian. For example, let me go further. Like my wedding, yes, there was a pag I gave for all the guys, but you all wore your own outfits. You could wear what you wanted, right? Whereas when I see them all in like kurta pajama, proper matching, and not like immediate family, 5-6 people.
Are easy to match up in colors. You buy them in bulk, get them tailored.
Agreed. 5-6 people, fine. But when there's an army of them, like 30 to 40, I remember when I went to my friend.
My boys there, yo.
Yeah. When I went to see a couple of Canadian weddings, it's just, I don't know, my feeling, and the pop in the smoke,
the flares.
Yeah. Like they do it on big scale, man. Like I told you, the Jago I attended in Canada, Indy, they went down the street, went into every house to the garden, then came back out. That's how did the Jago like.
How did they get in their garden?
They went through the house. They went through the person's house. And so obviously they must have known each other, right? But
okay. I was going to say, just knocking on. Are you knocking on John's door?
Yeah.
John, open up. Open your garden. Clear the pathway. I'm coming in. 100 people. Shoes off at the door, people.
Yeah. They even had
do a lap. Let's go back out.
Yeah, literally that. So we were outside. We were like, "Oh, where's the Jago gone?" And then it comes back like 5-10 minutes later. And so we did this, and then in the Nagar Kirtan, you've been to Nagar Kirtan, yeah?
Yes, of course I've been to a Nagar Kirtan. What kind of question is that?
Just checking. Right, near the front.
Yeah, man. Okay.
You know the front?
Hanji.
Right, so you got the truck which carries Maharaj.
Yes.
Then you have kind of the other Gaddi that tends to be like some Ford Ranger type at the front. Like
you have a few of those in between.
Right, okay, and you have someone doing the Nagara or something sometimes.
Yeah.
So these guys, they had that, and they had like these massive DJ speakers. And it was.
I went to a wedding recently and they had that. One of my mates' weddings, they had like a guy with they had a guy in that range car and he had like a cover and he had speakers in the back and he was like a portable DJ.
Yeah.
At the door.
But he was like kind of, he was like the shepherd herding the rest of this Jago line that we were in.
I thought it was actually all right. That's actually a bit of a discount, really.
Yeah.
DJ on wheels.
You know, I feel like the Canadians do things on a bigger scale. That's
on an extra scale.
Yeah, that's kind of my feeling. But personal preference, I would have gone no Kora.
Fucking hell, sorry.
But fair play. And it reminded me of the Kora from a Toy Story. Not the first one. Like one. Yeah, like second, third, fourth one. Yeah.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, Nihon.
Bullseye.
Yeah.
It does look like Bullseye. Maybe it was Bullseye.
It might have been.
Like a digital Bullseye.
Maybe it's Toy Story fan.
I just thought that was a really cool thing. Right. Yeah. This is from Guralicious from the Asian Network. And I think this is fantastic.
This is contentious. Yeah.
This is a mad dilemma.
I just got an invite to my cousin's wedding. And before I even get into the drama, I want to say we're close. Like, we grew up together and the family group chat is always good vibes. So naturally, I was excited when the invite came through until I opened it. They're asking guests, including family, to pay £50 to attend. Charging your own cousins to come to your big day, it feels weird. Plus, this is an Indian wedding with 5 separate events and they've set strict color themes for each one. So now, not only am I expected to fork out £50 for entry, but I also need to find 5 different outfits that match these Pinterest perfect themes. Do I just suck it up, pay the £50, buy the outfits and show up with a smile because it's family? Or do I say something, maybe skip it entirely? Am I being tight or are they being cheeky?
Before we get to their replies, shout out to Guralicious and Smash Bengali. Sorry, I missed your name out at the start, bro. Give me your thoughts on that first before we get their reaction.
I think when I was watching the first time, my reaction initially was what she said later, which would have been, when we give shuggan, if it's a close person, you're going to give between 50 and 100 pounds if it's a proper close rishta like first cousin. But then I agree with what she said. When you're giving that shuggan, you're giving it up. You're being forced to give it is a bit weird. It's not. I mean, I have seen Facebook articles come up in the past, but it's normally Gore who do these types of things like the forking out thing. And I guess when I see that, I'm not as triggered. I'm like, yeah, but we don't do that. We're Punjabi, we're brown, we're Asian.
Is this Kalyug alert?
Yeah, maybe this is Kalyug alert, Indy. But then you hear like, Chalo, there's 5 events. And it's like, okay, so you want the big wedding, but you don't want to pay for the big wedding. So then you charge everybody for the big wedding. Gal. And then is it £50 per person? Is it £50 per family? Yeah, is it £50 per family, remember? Is it per family?
Like, no, £50 per head.
Right. So then you're just like, Ekka bande nahi aana. Everybody else stay at home, please. Thank you.
So hang on. Let's do some rough maths here, yeah? Okay. If you're a man.
4 people in a family. 2 kids, 1 wife.
No. If you're a guy going to this, you've been invited as a guy, yeah?
Single guy.
Do we really adhere to the Pinterest theme, or did we just say, fuck that, I'm going to wear what I want? I feel like the Pinterest theme thing is going to impact the ladies more than the guys.
I'm thinking about my
wedding. Because we could say, I've got like a tie. That's like a 15 quid outlay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying in terms
and
of
I
who's
could just
going to impact more.
recycle the same outfit. I've just got the tie. The ladies have to get that little theme, take it to a suit shop and be like, what's the colour suits you got?
Thank you. And they're like, yeah, 300 pound, 500 pound, 1000 pound.
How much is it for like an Indian suit roughly? Do you know?
Bro, this dark hole that is, man.
Okay. Ladies, I'm going to do something random here. I'm going to put a figure out and just tell me if I'm right or wrong in the comments, yeah? £300 for an outfit.
Yeah, not bad. But it can go...
£300 times 5, 1.5k.
Can easily go up to $1,000 though. See, now this will
1.5k. And are the Pinterest themes based on each individual night? Because if they are based on each individual night, Satyanas, what the hell is going on here?
Unless some of the themes are like, a bit loose and they're like remember my wedding, I had a fancy dress, but I didn't specify. Literally when you were saying
Pinterest themes is so specific. It's like, you'll go on Pinterest and you'll type in colors that match beige and green, maybe, yeah? And then you'll get different variants and you'll say, okay, these are the colors.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah,
you said Canadians are being extra. This is a new level.
Yeah, that's a lot of culture, man. You're sending one family member only. Or you're not coming. Question is, if you're going to get opposition here, surely the opposition would then come from senior members of the family rather than the kids.
Maybe the parents are for it because they can't afford it. Shit, man. I could actually see some of our generation doing that when they have kids.
I'm on about, we're cousins now, okay? You invite me, not from your mum and dad, my mum and dad. My dad is your taya. And he's like, what's this bullshit, man? Charging 50 quid. I'm saying, so surely resistance will come from senior family members to speak to the parents.
Maybe senior family members are exempt. Maybe it's at the back of an NHS prescription. Are you medically exempt? Are you over 65? Yeah. Are you under 16? Okay, if you're under 16, over 65, and still at university, you're exempt. If you are in the middle, you are paying. Screw your medical exemption.
And if your name's Indy, you're paying double, mate. That's right.
Why?
How
does that make any sense?
Je tu aana mere 40 janamdin da dihara tu daunga double. Okay? Very good.
Completely ruined my landing there, but chalo, nice ho gaya.
Ruined your what? Sorry?
Landing.
Oh, cha. Samjh gaya. Okay. All right, ho gaya. Nice ho gaya.
Oh, man. Just the fucking nerve. Would you say something to him?
I think
if it was your cousin, would you say, what are you doing?
I would want to understand what the need is to charge. That's how I'd approach it. I don't think I could go off on somebody. It's still their wedding, right? So you want to have you want them to get into it, but you don't want to be like, mate, that's just stupid, dickhead, like he said in the video, right? Tell me, how has this come about? How do you think everyone's going to react to this? Are you using it as a tactic because you want less people to come to your wedding?
Yeah, but even then, the people that come to your wedding are going to feel like they're stupid for paying. And then what's going to happen is there's going to be some slight resentment underneath, just bubbling away at that wedding for asking people to contribute. It's a very non-Desi thing to do.
Okay.
Just lower the size of the... Just minimize your wedding a little bit. Like, just live within your means, please. Because this is basically indicating you can't live within your means.
So let's...
You don't need to have 5 functions.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's think of it in a different way, Indy. Imagine, like what you just said there is, it's not an Indian thing to do, right? But why do we say that? Why is it not an Indian thing to do? Say there's one function, and you want to give them the wedding, and then there's no shagun, but you help them have the wedding, and they're not expecting any presents.
Because no one's going to do that. On every card, it says, do not give money, do not give a present. But we still give the card because it's a gesture of goodwill to say good luck in your new life as a married couple. Yeah. That will never wane from generation to generation. That will always stick there. What I think you're failing to understand is there's a bit of a misunderstanding there where if it's like, okay, I'm giving you another 50, but you still expect me to give you Sugan and you still expect all of that to just flow on. Why don't you just take the money out of the Sugan wallet and just put that towards the costings? But because you want it per head, you're essentially asking me to contribute double depending on if it's like me and my wife or if it's me and another couple. And a lot of people, if they're single and they're going to a party, I don't expect them to drop 50 quid in a card. I don't expect them to drop any money in a card. But normally they'll put like 20, 30 maybe, depending on your level of income at that time, if you're a graduate of some sort.
I'm thinking about the example you're thinking of. I mean, if you're single but you're attending with your family, then and it's a closer study.
No, if you're single and attending on your own.
You're single and attending on your own. So it's like, so it's like a friend or something you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. What shagun would you expect from your friend? Yeah.
Reasonable. I wouldn't expect any, but if they gave it, if they gave me like a 50 quid, I'm like, yo, that's too much. Like, and all of it's too much, obviously, but no.
Why do you say all of it's too much?
Because I personally think you don't need to give me money on the wedding day. This is just my personal view here. I know it won't go away. Okay, so then I feel weird. I still feel weird accepting it.
So why do you give it then?
Because I know it's the thing to do.
So then if you're okay with accepting it, then you can't. If you don't want to receive it, that's fine, but they don't give it either. Then like you can't have it both ways, bro. Just be consistent.
No, because if you don't give it, then it seems like you're being
cheap.
Wrong.
Yeah. Cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
nobody wants that.
It's all recycled money, man. Like we've been through this before. So Tika.
Yeah.
You get it, you
it's
give it on
the same
bus.
Pocket.
Same. Ohi panji di note jayi jandi hai.
Ohi main kenda. Karan's favorite line. Ohi main kenda.
I said it on a voice note the other day to my cousin and I said,
I said chalo at a meeting the other day and I was like, that wasn't smart.
Okay.
Because I say that a lot and I was like, let me just glaze over that and see if they didn't get it.
Clearly not.
Clearly it didn't.
Indy's very ethnic. Ooh.
Thank you. Right, so you would have a word with your cousin and say, Hartaja, please.
I'd want to understand and then have a sensible discussion about why it has to happen.
And if they gave you all the reasons, would you still pay and go?
It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because you're very close to your cousin. Their wedding.
Difficult, I'll pull the elder card. I'm like, someone have a word.
Yeah, but your point, the question you're asking me now is even if the elder has a word and there's no change in the stance, then your question
is... No, if the elder has a word and they don't change, I'll be like, I'm not going. That's weird.
But that's your Masi's Munda or Kuri.
I don't know. I've fallen out with a lot of my cousins.
Yeah, all right. Dave's your favorite cousin.
I used to have some, yeah. I don't anymore.
So I think it depends. It depends on their style. But look, I pray it never happens, man. Like that. It's you're right. It's weird for us. But had it been the way from the start and everyone paid per head, then we'd think it's normal, but it's obviously not for us.
Never paid per head.
I'm just thinking, what do Gorde do? I've been to a couple of Gorde weddings. Yeah, you pick your meal and you pay for drinks at the bar. And they might be like...
And they also don't feed you properly.
No, but they do feed you.
No, they feed you, but it's not a filling amount. It's like, oh, this is a little bit.
It's a 3-course meal. I mean, that's pretty good, no? Okay, here's what they do.
If you're there whole day,
yeah. No, okay,
and you're just getting one meal, I'm like,
I understand what you're asking. I understand what you're asking. No, they have what they call the wedding breakfast, which is a complete misnomer because it's not breakfast. It's like lunch.
Is it bad advertising, Karan?
It's like a late lunch, right? But there's some tradition to it. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, so you have that, which is a sit-down 3-course. That's normally what you choose when you do your RSVP. Then there is general milling about. Tends to be at some sort of stately home or venue or whatever. And then what happens in the evening is basically like you've gone back to school. There'll be like a tray of sandwiches and like cocktail sausages and like biscuits and sweets and stuff.
That's not real food.
Yeah. So fine, there's that. Then the bar, I think it's like you get 2 drinks included, and then you pay for your rest. So, I mean, they're kind of there, but then they're not there. They don't ask you. Like, it's not per head per se.
Yeah, but I've not been to. I don't think the Gordon asking you to contribute.
Yeah,
to a wedding.
Oh, that was it. The article. The article I read is about somebody charging. They were hosting Christmas in their family, and they were charging per head for Christmas. And it was a stupid amount. It was like 50 quid amount.
Christmas is different. If you're hosting at home.
Sorry. Oh, you could charge me as a Christmas, can you?
No, I think at Christmas it should be everyone who's going to the host house should put some money towards it. That's logical.
I'm sort of questioning your Punjabiness now. Is this something you do? Is this one of your practices?
Yeah. No. We all do it in our family. So like if
you do what?
If mum's hosting, we'll all put money in towards mum hosting for the pot of food that's being bought because it's a lot of food. Okay. So we all put money in and we're like, yeah, we're all going to put towards it.
But again, if you circulate your hosting, what does it matter? The money is getting changed. If you just circulate who's hosting, then it doesn't matter, does it? No?
Then no one's going to want to host because they got to shoulder all the stress and the kharcha. That's not.
No.
That's not fair.
What I'm saying is, I host now, Indy. My kharcha is 100 quid. But the next year you host, your kharcha is 100 quid. So what does it matter that we give 200?
You're expecting that some people will alternate expect to host.
You're saying if the host is just in one place.
I'm saying if it's your parents and every year you go to your parents, it's kind of taking the piss a bit in my eyes. We're all adults. We're all grown-ups. We can all give some money towards it. My mum and dad are likely approaching retirement. They should just chill.
Balance. I mean, you today. Okay. How about bringing a dish?
Isn't that logical? No?
Yeah, no, it's fair. It's fair. It's just we don't do that. So then that's the first I've ever heard of it. Sure. How about bringing a dish?
What can I say?
No?
Huh?
Bringing a dish or something?
Bringing a dish is cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think everyone bringing a dish is enough. There's a lot of dishes that you make it on Christmas, bro.
Well, I mean, that's a whole different discussion about how traditional you keep the Christmas spread, isn't it?
Okay, if you have 3 families over,
yeah,
and they all bring one dish, what about all the trimmings and everything else?
Yeah. If you got 3 families, you're not gonna bring one dish. You bring like 1 or 2, maybe a bottle or something as well. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not gonna bring the smallest thing, right? I will bring the cranberry sauce. Let's you.
Let's go. I contributed.
No, Malaria, I was like, even a contribution.
Lord Sugar, I contributed to the success of this task.
Indy never contributes.
Thanks, man.
Where the places I work, I went for lunch the other day and had the sign up. This many Mondays till Christmas, and I was like, "Tusi,
yeah, seriously.
Come on, stop it, man."
How old are you? 5. Come on.
August, and then they had the one underneath, which is how long till Halloween? I was like, when did that become
when did that become a thing? Jesus. Yeah. Next thing it'll be till Black Friday.
Yeah, spend more money. Woo. Shit, you don't need.
Shout out to Guralicious and Smash Bengali for that. Thank you. Karan, translate these lyrics.
सुन के जरा जाली के वैलियां दा कट हो के मार्केट शहर सी मोहाली के जेड़े मेरे पिंड जाना सी तो बोतलां मंगा लियां 40 के 40 जो बच के डो जी घरों कुराली के जाते ललकारे मारदे रोड पैसे जी लुधियाने वाली के होते जाके काल अगे रंग वज की क्लासमेट वाली के कहती मुड़ो चंडीगढ़ तो परेशान है सली तेरी बाणी जी गड्डी मुड़ी बाईपास तो शाम दी भी हो गई सी काली के अगे जाके नाका लगे बड़ी जिप्सी ट्रैफिक वाली के पीती नु सी चेक कर दे
हाँ जी. So yeah, obviously can't translate that. The bits I actually heard clearly was botan mangai, asked for the bottle, lakara maria, brra. And then something about Jat ne le li or something at the end. But my favorite bit was actually when he's getting ready for it, he goes, trum, 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 at the start. That was actually my favorite bit. I have no idea what the guy's saying.
Shout out to Satinder Sartaj. That is faster than the Sukhinder Shinda.
I was going to say, you thought that was faster.
Way faster.
Yeah. And the clip, Eminem who?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've watched this 10 times, still don't get the lyrics. This is really good gamification of the algorithm because it has rewatch value because people will watch that again and again trying to understand the lyrics. Very smart. Very smart.
Very smart. Let's see if we should do something like that, yeah.
We should do something like that. Okay, go on, Karan. Spit some bars.
Not that, but I'm saying we should do something where people have to rewatch. What did he say? Can you guys see it? What?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll come up with
something. Why is it me
fun.
and never you?
We know our roles in the podcast. So
no, we don't know our roles. What are our roles on the podcast?
Come on, listen. All right. Anybody I speak to who's a fan of the podcast.
Am I an antagonist? Is that why? Am I the one that gets wound up?
You're antagonist. I'm the voice of reason. You're the questioner. You have the reactions. You're over the top. This is what people tell me, man. Like I'm not
over the top. But I'm genuinely like this.
But they don't know you.
This is not for effect. But
they don't know you, right? So then they're like, oh, he's doing a shot. It's like, blah, blah, blah. You know, right? So just look, you know who you are, man. Why are you trying to change it?
I'm not trying to change it.
So then why are you asking? Why are you saying that? Why me? Why me? You know who you are, man.
Sartaj looks fantastic, though.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah.
Look at that. Color coordinated outfit.
Right.
That was on the, what was it? That was on the Pinterest theme, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Very good coordination.
He had a film with somebody I like as well.
Why did you say the name of the person you like, Karan?
Neeru Bajwa.
Neeru Bajwa.
Vale. Okay.
Neeru Bajwa.
That clip with Haroon. Daljit.
Fuck you.
Daljit. Fuck.
Neeru Bajwa. That's how I'm going to say a name from now on.
Neeru Bajwa.
Say it just like that. Like it's an F1 car.
Got it.
Neeru Bajwa.
And Karan.
Thank you.
Do you know what's funny? Sanj sent me a picture like a couple of weeks ago of Neeru Bajwa's husband. And he's standing with Neeru and like he was in shorts. And then I zoomed in on his calves and sent it back as like, no competition, mate. She was hysterical.
What's her height?
Huh?
What's her height?
Meri chiddi hai, theek hai. Chalda. All right.
Tell me a height.
Meri chiddi hai, that's what I said. Adik, ready? Adik.
Bajwa.
Indy.
Height?
Indy,
the fact you've Googled this.
Adik.
5'5".
देखियो बोले या बड़ी साडी जोड़ी जचदी है या बड़ी.
Oh, I'm gonna catch Karan in cowboy boots just so he can get a little bit taller.
नीरू मैं सुनया तेरे हस्बैंड दे काफ है नी तू
You're gonna wear
मेरे काफ
You're gonna wear flats from now on, mate.
हाँ तू हील जुत्ती नहीं पानी हुन. No गलत गल.
Right, moving the conversation on. Last thing.
Sure.
This is quite random, but name the top 15 least attractive hobbies to a woman.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the clip, so.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go in reverse order. The actual most attractive hobbies to a woman.
No, it's not, of them. It's not most attractive, is it? It's just the... You're talking about,
this is what, the least unattractive? Is that how you want to phrase it?
I was going to say, it's not most attractive. You got that wrong, definitely. Do you know
okay, this is the most least unattractive.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
What oxymoron.
Yeah.
If you like comic books, 33% of women actually like you. Pretty cool. Comic books, man. Let's go. Marvel, you're doing the server. Thank you.
Okay.
Cosplaying. We saw this at Comic-Con.
Yeah. What about it? What did we see?
Like, cosplaying's big. People do it a lot, man. Massive community of people that love it.
Do you remember Rogue? X-Men Rogue?
Yeah. Very, very Rogue outfit. Yeah.
Balls
okay, Karan.
Bro, you trying to be all like mystical about it? That's what it was, man. Sony Kudi Thigi, she's playing Rogue.
Okay.
You, me, and Bao were like a good costumer.
No, I was like, Jesus. She's literally wearing something out of the comic, which comics are very sexualized towards women. So She was like, yeah, I'm going to have exactly that outfit.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, geez. Debating.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting one. Okay.
I thought, if somebody's debating and combative, that's not attractive at all.
The minute guys hone kar tu, argue na kar mere naal. That's what it's saying. It's saying debating, where it's just like being right. I don't like it when you're right.
Drinking.
Yeah, okay, fair.
That's actually acceptable. Anime. Ooh, anime is weird. It's lower than cosplay. I find that interesting. Makeup. Guys liking makeup is unattractive, apparently.
Does that mean guys wearing makeup or guys liking makeup?
I don't know. It just says makeup.
Yeah, not
hobby.
sure about that.
Hobby. So that means that guys like makeup, yeah.
Okay.
Imagine if a lady meets a guy and he has a better makeup routine than her.
I mean, okay. I mean,
that would hurt some egos.
I could see you having that
makeup.
I say
with my
that,
eczema. Are you being serious?
I say that. No. Imagine you have the eczema. This is parallel universe, multiverse, Indy. I say that based on I know what you used to do with your hair, and you have like a certain routine, serums, and and you know that one.
You mean
night
like how everything should look after their hair?
That one night I slept with you, and you opened your hair like Medusa, and you slept.
Got him. Chill. Pause. Fucking hell.
I'm just saying, bro.
One night I slept. We shared the same bed because we were in a hotel room.
Obviously, like there's nothing sexual about it. Just chilly beans,
someone
man.
trips that up. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Like no, God, you know, it's not done. It's assumed, okay?
Oh God. Anyway,
so I could see you. I could see you. Yeah, crypto. Okay,
you could see me. Yeah, okay. Crypto is unattractive. Fair. At the bottom, the bottom 5, arguing online.
Right.
So that's way lower than debating, which I think is interesting because technically arguing online is debating.
Yeah. Different form.
It's just more accessible for people because they can really think about their response instead of being verbal. Adult content.
Yep.
Gambling. And then manosphere.
Manosphere.
I would never have predicted that comic books, cosplaying, anime were actually acceptable, but the world is changing. Maybe it's not Galiuk times. Who knows?
No, it definitely is, bro.
That is Galiuk. Why is that Galiuk?
No, but I'm just saying in general, not that one thing. You're saying, well, it's not changing, bro. You're going to a dinner and dance, but it's not a dinner and dance.
I'm trying to throw a little bit of optimism. You say that I'm the most nihilistic person you know. This is optimism.
I wouldn't say the most nihilistic person I know.
Aren't I?
Nah.
Oh, okay, I need to work on that. All right, safe.
Spa was a great weekend, man. We had fun.
It was great.
It's great, man. Like, yeah. I watched the highlights of the Hungarian Grand Prix. This morning, do you know, I caught myself, I was doing my brush and I watched a video about why the Indian Grand Prix failed. The history, I was watching that.
Why did it fail? Tell me, quickly.
Basically, Indian government didn't want to pay for the hosting rights. And then when this stuff was being imported, everything got checked, like stupid amounts of time. They could, team members were turning up like half an hour before P1. Like it was just chaos. And the attendance went down. So after the novelty went, so it's supposed to hold like...
Wait, it happened? When did it happen?
Oh, yeah. It happened 3 years. Vettel won. All 3. Hamilton had a crash.
Didn't even know it happened.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm learning stuff, man.
Check you out.
Yeah, bro. On it, man. DRS, baby. Activate.
Desi.
That's it. Yeah.
Thank you, people, for joining. If we missed anything content-wise that you want us to react to, we're going to try and make weddings like
Indy.
A wedding segment.
Shouts.
Oh, thank you.
Special
thank
shouts.
you so much. I forgot to do the shout out.
Sandy, related to Kenny. Shout to your sons. You're big podcast fans.
Can we tell them how they met us? Are you comfortable with that?
It's fine, Tiga.
Go on.
So Sandy is related to our chief sponsor of the podcast, Indy from 5 Rivers. I think Sandy was there with the boys at Kindy's house. Kindy's my neighbor. And Indy happened to be at my house. This is like how crazy this is. I was there when I came up the drive. And Sandy came around the roundabout twice because there was a goodie behind her. And they were like, oh, he's got him from the podcast. And I know Kenny. I was like, yeah, Kenny's obviously my brother-in-law. And then I was like, do you know Indy's here as well? And then Indy popped out and Sanja's there and Chindy was there. So they got the full shebang of, like podcast celebrities.
Indian doctor experience.
Yeah, you got the full shebang.
Thank you for listening every week. Sandy, shout out to your kids, Saveed and Savraj.
Shout out to you guys, man. Having a wonderful mommy who showed you the podcast.
Much love and respect. People, we will see you next week. Send us any wedding clips you have in the future. Thank you and goodbye.
Peace.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of the Indy and Doctor podcast. Please check out the rest of our episodes here. Don't forget to subscribe here, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.